Around 1,000 people in Northern Ireland are diagnosed with bowel cancer every year. 400 of them die as a result of the illness. Today, the Assembly backed a motion calling for increased screening to help fight the disease. With me now is the DUP MLA Jimmy Spratt, who raised the issue. Evening to you. Thanks very much indeed for joining us on the programme. You know what it's like personally to suffer from this disease. Is that why you raised the issue today?
Well, of course, it's a very personal issue for me, given that I have suffered and have been suffering for the last 20 months with the disease. So I chose to make my problems public, and indeed then to assist Bowel Cancer UK and the other agencies, and in particular surgeons who are keen to get the screening of testing back to 50 years of age.
You want to extend the screening. I mean, breast cancer screening has been very successful. You'd really like to see bowel cancer screening on a level platform with that. Is that effectively the point?
Yes, absolutely. I think there's a lot of work to be done around bowel cancer. Is something that, or bowel problems is something that particularly males are unsure about going to their doctors about. They consider it dirty and all the rest of it, but it's only another area for GPs to deal with. And certainly in terms of awareness, you mentioned breast cancer, the debate around that has been very good, and we're hoping that the debate around bowel cancer will become just as important as all of the other cancer diseases, because lives will and can be saved.
Yes, those figures are quite startling whenever you hear them, aren't they? Screening at the moment, as I understand it, is available for people between the ages of 60 and 70. You'd like to stretch that at both ends, in fact.
Yes, indeed. I mean, the Minister made it very clear once the 74, up to 74 is sorted out, and it's a very good programme, or a very good screening programme. He indicated today, I think we were very successful in the debate, that he will consider bringing the screening age back to 50, and certainly that's what the health professionals want. That's what the organisations such as Bowel Cancer UK that is now working full-time with a full-time coordinator in Northern Ireland, they all want that to happen, and certainly if I can help to progress that, I will do that.
You think that that would make a big difference, a tangible difference?
I think it will make an immense difference. I think it's a difference in terms of massive savings for the health service in the future.
You mentioned there that you think men in particular are reluctant to go to their GPs to discuss issues like this. I mean, people are pretty clear what the symptoms are. I don't think too many people would find it difficult to think about what the symptoms might be, and yet, even if they're suffering from those symptoms, they don't go to their GPs for advice. Why do you think that's the case?
Well, I think in some cases the symptoms aren't all that clear. In fact, on some occasions there can be no symptoms.
But in many cases they can be obvious.
Yes, indeed. And certainly one should go if they have any of the symptoms that was discussed within the debate today. And I think there's a job for GPs also in terms of trying to encourage people to go along and to them and to also do the tests whenever the tests come out.
Okay, interesting to see what happens. Thanks very much indeed, Jimmy Spratt, for coming in to join us.